scoop! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man to Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got the Illuminator Virtuoso, and look at all of the big things that we can do in this deck. I want to give a quick shout out to TragedyMTG. If you have not been onto that channel, highly recommend it. That is our favorite Aussie in Magic, so a little shout out to you for the idea. I wanted to make some tweaks here, but the basis of the deck here is we're going to be using Illuminator Virtuoso, double strike. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell you control, it connives. Now that is very, very good because there's tons of different things we can do here. First off, let's just get into like what the creatures, because you need creatures to win. I promise you, if you don't have a creature, take a mulligan. So we have Leonin Lightscribe. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, all your creatures are gonna get 1/1, which is pretty nice. We're gonna have the Clever Lumimancer, which is a 1-drop, which is even nicer, and then it's gonna get +2/+2 until end of turn whenever you cast something. So a lot of different stuff you can do here. I have Boon of Safety. This is a new Capenna card. This is gonna put a shield counter at instant speed in Scry 1. So I think that is huge. This is huge for Boros, like Boros Aggro, because there's no other way to give your thing hexproof or a shield counter. There's no way to protect your creatures, and now there is. Boon of Safety is a game changer. I am telling you right now, Boon of Safety, nuts. We have Guiding Voice to learn, and this is really relevant. This is not nothing to scoff at. Academic Probation, if you can just make something not be able to block, it's as good as like using Trample to get through, because they just can't block. It's really good. So Academic Probation, you need 2 of them, and then you also need 2 Expanded Anatomy, because this is going to put 2 1/1 counters, and then they gain a Vigilance. So if you can pair this up with like an Ancestral Anger or something, you're going to be able to do so much damage. It's going to be absolutely sickening. I mean, really, this deck is so powerful, you have no idea. You'll be thinking you've lost, and then just bam, you'll just win out of nowhere. It's literally nuts. Homestead Courage is awesome because it just gains a 1/1, gain a Vigilance. Now, the Virtuoso can connive. Now, when you connive an Angelfire Ignition or a Homestead Courage, it just has flashback. You see where we're getting at? This is so insane. Angelfire Ignition also just lets you Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, Haste. Oh my god. I mean, the fun never ends with this deck. It's absolutely insane. We do have 4 Ancestral Angers because it gives you Trample, you draw a card. So give it, target something, trample, make it bigger, and then you draw a card. I mean, it just replaces itself. It's just so fast, so powerful that it's really insane. And then you got Showdown of the Skalds, just in case you run out of gas. I do like the Showdown of the Skalds. I'm running 3 instead of 4. I just feel like 4 is a little bit too much. 3, I think, is that sweet spot. Sejiri Shelter, because you can actually give it protection, which again, if you don't have a Boon of Safety, you can use this. You can also use it for a land. I really like this. Run Amok. This card, I haven't seen this card in pretty much ever. I've never used it, but I actually remember, like, I had to go back and search for it deep down into my brain. Run Amok. Target attacking creature, but again, we're only going to be using it when we're attacking anyway. Gets 3/3 and gains Trample until end of turn, so you put that on a big fat Virtuoso, a big fat Luminancer, or a kitty cat here, and you're looking at a lot of damage output. So this is pretty much what the deck is. We're just going to play one of our 3 creatures, Lightscribe, Clever Lumimancer, and a Virtuoso. We're just going to beat our opponent's face in. But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. It helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. So this is an interesting little hand here. I think we're going to keep this. I kind of like this. I know it's not great. It seems slow because we don't have like enough land, but we're going to be able to drop this shelter for our land, and we don't have a creature to play until turn 2 anyway. So not too bad. Giada, Font of Hope. This is a problem. So that's a problem. I guess we'll go for see, this deck is kind of scary this way. Do we want to go for red or just go for double white? I think it's probably better to go for double white. No, because Ancestral Anger lets us draw. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. We're going to drop the Virtuoso. So our Virtuoso, and hopefully we live, because now we can drop Ancestral Anger. Ancestral Anger lets us draw a card, so I kind of like that a little bit better. But here's the bad thing. A Valkyrie. Wowie, that's bad. So 3/5. Ouch. Oh my goodness, that's bad. And you gotta be joking me. You just gotta be joking me, man. Alright, well, let's try this again. Couldn't be going worse, so we're going second. We miss a land drop, and yeah, I mean, this couldn't be going worse, but I think we still might have a shot, because this deck is just that ridiculously powerful. We do get a Sokenzan. Okay, so we are a little bit red heavy. That's always kind of the the itsy bitsy spidery, you know, whatever. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I don't even know what the heck I'm saying. So I think we have to go for Ancestral Anger. We want to make the most out of our mana sources though. So because we can't, I think we have to go for Ancestral Anger just for the draw ability, but yeah, we have to swing in. So I'm going to go for Ancestral Anger. Hopefully we can draw into something cool. We do get the Kanai. We get another Ancestral Anger, so that's actually pretty cool. We're going to get rid of the... This has flashback, so we get rid of that. Homestead Courage. Okay, well, let's go for Ancestral Anger again. We get the Kanai yet again. Get rid of the Homestead Courage. Showdown of the Skalds. And then we can go for Guiding Voice. Yeah, I why not? Another Ancestral Anger. I guess we'll get rid of the Lumimancer. That's pretty slow at this point. Don't really have, like... all this is kind of slow. We don't have any way to give us, like, what? I guess we'll go for Expanded Anatomy. Academic Probation is really good if they... Academic Probation is actually really good if they don't have... Oh, they actually just take it. Wow. Wow, okay. Down to 9 they go. Whoa. Okay. I was expecting them to, like, well, I guess not. I mean, we do have double strike, so I guess they would just be chumping. But again, they can't get into the threshold for the Valkyrie at this point, and they don't have lethal on board. So unless they have another form of removal, which I hope they do not, because we don't have a Boon of Safety or anything. But if they don't have another form of removal, I cannot even believe this. If we could win this, that just shows you how powerful this deck is. That shows you how nuts this is. So they're gonna swing with a Giada. Everything? Maybe we should have taken... Oh, everything. Okay. Maybe we should have taken... Inspiring Overseer. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, that's pretty bad. They gain life, get bigger, do the thing, go to 10. Man, I would really like an Angelfire Ignition. And a Giada. Oh my goodness. So... Yeah. Oh, we came... I don't know, yeah. Without an Angelfire Ignition, not sure how we're supposed to get out of this. We don't have any sort of life gain or anything either, so... we came really close, so, I mean, like, again, though, they have, like, almost no hand as well. So, you have to figure, I mean, this is just about as good, as close as it's gonna get. So, we'll go ahead and get rid of you. And we didn't get into a, whatchamacallit, an Angelfire Ignition, so we do have Trample, Double Strike. I don't think we're gonna be able to get big enough, right? I don't want to say, you know, never say never. Never say never. What's better here, going for the Expanded Anatomy or Courage? Let's go for a Guiding Voice. We do have Trample now, though. Oh, there's the Angelfire Ignition. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get rid of Skalds. That's not going to be relevant. I guess did we drop our land? I don't even remember. This is bad. I don't think we even dropped our land drop yet, so I guess we'll just discard and just hopefully we get into a land. Wait, hold on. We go for Sejiri Shelter. If we call white, wait, hold on. We call white here. This is nuts. Hold on. We get rid of this. We call white. They can't block us, right? Holy crap. Wow. This is powerful. Wow. Good game. Wow. It's GG's. Oh, no. Hopefully for you. I don't want it GG's against me. Alrighty here. So it's GG's. Oh, you got this bat, but I'll tell you what. You might have this bat, but we've got a Clever Lumimancer and an Illuminator Virtuoso. So let's see what we can do here. We do have a Sundown Pass. That'll be just great for the Angelfire Ignition. Oh my god, this stupid bat. I cannot even tell you how bad this bat is, but look how good this is. We're going to go for our Illuminator Virtuoso. Pass, and then we get Sundown Pass. We can go for Angelfire Ignition. Oh, this couldn't be worse. So not only do they get to transform, but now they have a Fading Hope. Oh man, you hate it. You hate it. You hate to see that. So let's see how we can play around this. I guess we can just go for... I don't even want to target the Virtuoso. So I guess we'll just target the Lumimancer because I don't really want the Fading Hope to go on the Virtuoso. They're just going to take it. So, wow. Fading Hope is brutal. This is brutal. I think we just attack. I know it seems dumb, but like I don't know. Okay. Yeah, if they're gonna use Fading Hope, I guess they have to use it now. Oh, they just use Spectral Adversary. Okay, interesting. I want to keep the Homestead. If we would have used it, they for sure would have used Fading Hope. So I guess this way we keep the Homestead Courage. But this is rough, though. Now we go down to 12. I mean, we're not looking good, though. We're definitely not looking good. So I guess we'll play Homestead Courage on the Virtuoso. I know we're going to get Fading Hopes. I already know that. But hopefully they waste their Fading Hope. Wow, they actually don't. Whoa. Whoa, okay, I didn't expect that. So I guess we'll just do this. I know we don't get the 1/1 counter. I didn't expect that. I did not expect this at all. So I thought they were just gonna go for Fading Hope immediately. I guess we'll use Angelfire Ignition on the Lumimancer. I really don't want them to use it on the Virtuoso. I know it would be better to go for Virtuoso, so now they have to go for Fading Hope. They literally have to. But I mean, if they have 2 Fading Hopes, I think that's just it, right? I mean, we're gonna be able to play Angelfire Ignition again next turn. But, you know, So Spell Pierce, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're gonna swing in here. So are they gonna use this Fading Hope on, I mean, the Lumimancer or the Virtuoso? Probably I don't know. We are racing here, so this is an interesting tempo matchup. They just let it go? That's puzzling, I mean... Really? They have this Fading Hope and they're not using it. Okay. They're swinging in. Down to 7. Lightscribe. Let's go for, I mean, they don't even have lethal on the back end, so let's go for Guiding Voice. See if we can just, again, we're trying to bait out this Fading Hope, which we gotta bait it out. So let's go for Learn, and then I guess we can go for Academic Probation. I mean, that actually is pretty decent here. Start from scratch, we can deal 1 damage. I don't really want to go for, gosh darn. I guess we'll go for Academic Probation. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's drop this for red. We'll go for Lightscribe. And then we'll use Academic... Again, we just can't worry about the Ignition. We just can't. Let's go for Academic Probation. Choose card. We could do this, but they're just going to be able to do that in return or in response. So target non-land permanent. Well, I guess we'll call the Insectile Aberration. And we'll go ahead and power up our creatures here. So now we have lethal with 2 different creatures. But I don't know, I mean, again, if they have 2 Fading Hopes, I don't know, this is such a, wow, they just scoop! Wow, let's go! Seaman Flames, that's, hey, good name there. We'll call you Cinnamon Flames. Cinnamon is pretty spicy. Yeah, anyway, let's see what we got here. We got the white source here, we got Seaman Flames. Everything's flavorfully matches. The lore is good here. So we got Lumimancer, Player of the Hydra, Dragon Guard's Elite. Okay, so actually we could easily make the case to make like a green version with this deck. Dragon Guard's Elite kind of does the same thing that we're kind of doing here, a little bit. You know, like a little bit. I'm gonna drop our Virtuoso. Pass the old turn here. Slide these on down. A lot of cool stuff we can do. I mean, we haven't gotten into our sticky fingers yet. So, Dragon's Guard Elite again. Okay. I wonder if they've got like a Snakeskin Veil. They are leaving 1 open. We are not blocking. Heck no. Heck no. We're going to be able to do a lot more power than that. Ooh, we get an Angelfire Ignition. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get into the Angelfire Ignition quickly enough, but we can go for Ancestral Anger. So let's go ahead and just do that right away. And now we're automatically looking a little scarier than you are. So now we have another Angelfire Ignition, but that's okay, because we're going to be able to get rid of the Homestead Courage. What I love about the Homestead Courage, you just get rid of it, and it has Flashback, and you still get the Connive ability. So there's a Sundown Pass, so let's go ahead and play this down. Do we even need this, though, right this second? That's kind of the problem. I think we actually played down the Sejiri Shelter, as gross as it is. As gross as it is, I think it's just a little bit better here. And then we can swing on in. We do have a double strike and trample with this thing. And we can also just go for Boon of Safety in case they go for us. So I think it's more important to leave up Boon of Safety here. So that's interesting. That's interesting. If they have a Snakeskin Veil... Well, they don't. They actually don't. So they're just chump blocking? Really? They can't be. Okay, so put a 1/1 counter on it. So I guess we'll just go for Boon of Safety? Sure. And then we just go up to a 4/5. Another Angelfire. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is just sick. This is just sick. We kill you. We survive. I guess we could have actually put the shield counter on the Virtuoso. So we survived anyway, and I guess this is more important to save. So it is a small ticky-tacky thing, but I think we'll be okay with that. Oh my god, we have all the Angelfire Ignition in the world. This is gonna be crazy. Let's go ahead and put it on. I kind of want to put it on the. Yeah, let's put it on the Virtuoso. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. I know they could easily have like some sort of removal spell here, but whatever. Whatever. Let's go. It's kind of hard. I guess we'll get rid of the U just because we can play Homestead Courage, and we can also flashback the Angelfire Ignition anyway. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go for Homestead Courage. I guess I don't think they've got anything. I'm just gonna go all out here. I don't think you've got a removal spell. I just don't think you do. We'll get rid of the planes, I suppose. And let's see. I mean, we do have lethal on board, so they have to do something. I don't think they've got what they have. They can have like a Fateful Absence. So they're at least block here. Even if they were to like sweep the board or something nuts, I mean, we still have a Showdown with the Skalds to replenish our hand. We've got Angelfire Ignitions for literal days. Literal days. So Wild Shape. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I mean, it's not gonna get the job done, but it's interesting. Wow, so we actually don't even die, and we still get the kill. So, you got, oh my god, this deck is wild. You almost feel bad. Alrighty here, this is one of those unfortunate hands where we don't have a creature, so I think we just have to mulligan. We can't win without a creature, so gotta find a creature of some sort. At least Illuminator gives us some sort of hope, so that's nice. So we got a Guiding Voice, Homestead Courage. Unfortunately, we're probably just gonna go... I think its learning's a little bit better, especially with a low land count, so... But as long as we have the Ancestral Anger, you know, hey, it is what it is. We'll go ahead and drop this for white, drop the Lumimancer. Now we can go for no, we actually can't go for double Angers, which is unfortunate, but, you know, we can go for it in due time. So, Prosperous Innkeeper. Okay, that's not that big a deal. Do create a treasure token. Showdown with the Skalds. That is nice. That is very nice. So let's go for the Ancestral Anger. Let's waste no time. We're gonna get big. Ooh, there's a land. You'll love the land. Let's do this. Sure, let's go ahead and do this. I guess we'll just go for them as fast as possible. And I think the most upside, it's either Academic Probation or Expanded Anatomy. I think because they're probably gonna go kind of wide, it's better just to go for Expanded Anatomy. So let's go ahead and swing right in on their face here. Bang! 14 to 20. Not too shabby for turn 2, huh? So, unfortunately, I would assume they're probably going to get into like a chariot or something. Oh, just a Skyclave. Okay, well, that's not the end of the world. It's definitely not great, but it's not the end of the world here. Going to take away our Luminancer. Gain some life, and now it's a ball game. Now it's a ball. Oh, Angelfire Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to pass the turn, but again, the Showdown of the Skalds gives us hope. The Showdown of the Skalds gives us a lot of hope that we can, like, have some serious firepower. Unfortunately, oh man, I hope they don't counter, because they are running blue. I actually didn't even notice that. This is not Selesnya, this is Bant. So we do get a Virtuoso, which is nice. Let's go ahead and drop this. At this point, man, we're just going to have to go for Showdown of the Skalds. And I'm not feeling good about this. They're probably, oh, okay. Woof. Woof, okay. So we're sitting good there. Okay, dokie. Now that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They're going to flash in the Wandering Emperor. That is a lot better than a counter, I'll tell you what.
You started this.
Gain life, okay.
Keep watch for intruders.
Keep watch for intruders. Okie dokie. I mean, we're still sitting pretty good here. I mean, we have access to all of this for our next turn, right? And then we get to put a 1/1 counter on some stuff. I would like to go for Angelfire Ignition, but that might be a little unobtainable in the short-term window. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Oh boy, Broker's Ascendancy. They're gonna start putting counters on everything. That is Oh, that's not good. We're gonna have to just get huge.
Remember your training.
Okay. Down to 10. Oh, this is rough here. So they go up to 4. Let's drop this. We go for... Yeah, we're going to have to go for Illuminator and then just go for Angelfire Ignition. Now, the good thing about Angelfire Ignition is that we do get Vigilance. So we're not going to tap. So the Wandering Emperor will not be able to get us. So we're just going to have to do that. So let's go for Angelfire Ignition. We do get to Connive and put a 1/1 counter on this Virtuoso. So that's really nice. Again, I would not be doing this unless we had Vigilance specifically. Oh, Broker's Charm. We do not leave. We do not leave enough for a Boon of Safety open, and that is just so sad. That is going to be a good game. We were so close. Incinerador. I can never say anything. Well, hello, Incinerador, and we go first. And let's see here. We do have we got some cool things we got going on here. I'm just gonna go for whatever. Seed of the Empire. We'll go for the Lumimancer. I don't know if we're gonna want to. The problem with this is like we do have to be a little bit wary of our colors here. Probably could have gotten away with playing this for white at first, but we do run Ancestral Anger, so we have to be careful. If we want to storm red, we have to be mindful of that. So I think that's kind of why I did that. But let's drop our Leonin Lightscribe past turn. But we're already setting up very, very well for just a brutal onslaught of damage, which is just very fun. Not looking like we're going to be getting into some Ancestral Anger or Sticky Fingers. I know that we are running Sticky Fingers. Really like that card too. Now, Sticky Fingers actually doesn't help a whole lot. But right now, there's our Ancestral Anger, so that's why we have to be a little bit mindful of certain things. So, I guess we'll put this on the Lumimancer. Doesn't really matter. I mean, we're all gonna get big. So let's just go for Ancestral Anger. We're gonna get real big. Oh yeah, baby. Draw a card, and so here it is. So this is exactly why you have to be careful in this deck. It's so easy to get lost with your mana. So easy. And so now we have this. I'm going to swing in here. Let's go ahead and swing in. I'm just going to use Run Amok. They do have to be attacking, but we're never really going to be wanting to use this outside of attacking anyway. And we get Trample on top of it, so that is really cool. I'm gonna use it even if they block or not, just because we just want to crush their skull open as fast as you possibly can with this deck, and we're gonna do it. Run amok. So wow, well, let's go ahead and do this. It's not gonna be like lethal, I don't believe. No, it's not gonna be like lethal or anything, but we do take them down to 6, which is just like nuts. So if we can't kill them next turn, we can still go for Showdown of the Skalds and do some other cool stuff. They're gonna swing really. So they've got to go. They have to have like an Obnix list then, because why else would they swing? That makes no sense. They have to go for what? I would have thought they would have swung and then used like Obnix list or something. And they just what is this? They just get the best card possible off the top, a Blood Tithe Harvester. That's annoying. That is so annoying. Be that as it may, I think we'll still be okay, right? We might still be okay. Maybe. Let's see what they want to do here. Eaten alive. So they're gonna kill our Lightscribe. Okay. Okay. With an Epicure. Okay, so that puts them back into the game. Very much so. And now they can just block us out, right? Here's the thing. We can go for Sejiri Shelter. I really like using this later in the game because then we just give it protection. They can't swing in. So we could go for... Now we're low on white sources, so that's really sad. I guess we just go for Guiding Voice so that we can at least just swing. They're going to chump block. We can go for Academic Probation now, right? But that's not going to be enough. We actually can't because we don't have enough white. So, wow. Darn. I guess we'll go for Environmental Sciences. We'll take this, grab a Plains. I know that... Yeah, it really sucks. Little awkward here, We'll drop this. We can go for Guiding Voice again. I don't think I really want to, though. Don't think I really want to do that. We want to save that for maybe next turn or something. So they're gonna obviously chump block. And yeah, I guess we'll just end the turn. Again, we have the Showdown of the Skalds, so you know, we'll be okay. We'll be okay if they drop something, but this Sejiri Shelter can really swing games. I'm really liking this as well. So we do have to watch out for a meat hook. They drop a black source. They need a black source and a meat hook, so that seems fairly okay. Synthesizer goes off. They're gonna draw some more cards. Okie dokie. This deck is, I mean, I'm really liking this deck. I think, no, I don't want to call it like you know, tier X or whatever, you know, whatever, but like, you know, I think we can speculate that it is at least viable. So that you get into another swamp, they've got 3 mana sources. Obviously, they can just hit some sort of removal, but we have Showdown of the Skalds, so even if they do that, it's not the end of the world. And they have an Obnixilis, so they're just leaving themselves wide open, right?
Shake down the locals.
Shake down the locals. So, okay, I guess we're just gonna go for Showdown the Pass. We're gonna go for Guiding Voice. Hold on. What can we do here? We'll go for Guiding Voice, and then we can put down. I think we win this, right? Guiding Voice, and then we have Academic Probation, so we can make this not be able to block. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Can't block or attack. And that's just game right there, but then we can go for Sejiri Shelter anyway, but that is not going to matter, baby. We swing in, they give us a good game, and that is GG's. What a fun little deck here. Whew. So we're back here at Mana Manor with the post-game wrap, and just gotta say that this deck was 10 out of 10. I would say literally 10 out of 10. This might even be my best of 1 grindable deck that I play in the future. Just kind of grind up into Platinum, maybe even into Mythic, before I start grinding into those really high Mythic ranks, which I plan to do pretty much every month. But this might be the deck. This is that good. I am not joking you. It is that good. Make sure to try it out. I highly recommend it. The awesome part about this deck is that most of these cards are literally not even rares. Like, obviously, the Showdown of the Skalds is a rare. Angelfire Ignition is a rare. Leonin Lightscribe is a rare. You might be able to replace. This is the least important of the 3 creatures. You might be able to replace this with something if you just really desperately don't want to spend the wild cards. Because I understand these are old cards and they're probably going to be, you know, they'll rotate out and they're old, so maybe you not want to do that. But it is what it is. This is an uncommon, uncommon, common, 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 uncommon, common. So this is a very cheap deck to craft. I mean, it is so effective. I mean, obviously you have to do the land as well, but I mean, it is what it is. Every deck's gonna be kind of expensive, if we're being honest, to really grind on the ladder. But this is what it is. This is the deck. I think this is a 10 out of 10. Mwah. Absolute home run, grand slam. Thank you, TragedyMTG. You are the man. You are the favorite Aussie in MTG. But that's all I got for today. Until the next episode, Man to Man, out.